had the opportunity to interview Miss Grand herself, Miss Susan Smallwood. And in this interview, you will learn how she came from the darkest moments of her life to living her best grand life, as she often says. And she also gives a little bit more in depth of who she is as a person and how she went through, but she was able to pick up, dust off, and keep moving, bend but didn't break. So here it is, Miss Susan Smallwood.
All right, so I'm so excited because I have finally got the opportunity to get you to sit down and with me. I know you're super busy and have a lot going on. So before we kind of get into a little bit about tell us some of the things, because you have a lot of things that are covered up, like a lot of exciting things covered up.
Yes.
So what you got going on?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me on your show. I am grandly excited about my new opportunities coming up. I'm doing a transition, of course, to Miami, expanding the brand to Miami.
Which is why we're here.
That's right. And I'm still going to have presence in the DMV, so I'm not moving permanently from the area.
Okay.
I want everyone to know that. Just expanding the brand. I will have dual residency. I'll snowboarding to Miami. Let's just say that. So coming up in the DMV, let's talk about that first. I have something in the works with Versace.
Really? Oh my God.
Yes. So stay tuned for that. That's in development. I have a polo match again, brunch and blonde.
That is awesome.
Yes, brunch and blonde, Sunday, June 2nd, that's coming up. And the private jet hanger, that's in development. I'm waiting for the official date on that. And some other things. Now let's go to Miami. Miami, I entered into the territory. I already have a venue.
Really?
Yes, and so now I just have to iron out the details. Everyone from the DMV will be invited, of course, to this fabulous venue in Miami, South Beach. Yes.
So, just before we get into a little bit more of that, because like I said, we've known each other for a long time, and I've seen the transition that you have made, which has really been an inspiration to me.
Oh, thank you.
But let's say if you had a canvas in front of you, and you were to just kind of paint your transition from where you were to now, what would that look like?
What would it look like? It would look like me coming out of the abyss, this being at the bottom of the dark sea, and just muddling my way through all the murky waters to find myself, to find out what the true meaning of love is, self-love, forgiveness, and joy, happiness, and finally to start to see the light and realize that everything I needed to know is already inside of me. It's not based on external factors, it's not based on material possessions. So everything that I need is inside of me. Anything you need is inside of you. It's already inside of us. So that is what I have learned on this journey. Being in the darkness, regardless of what was on the outside, internally I was feeling darkness. Now I'm illuminating with light. And I'm shining, the light shines, radiating from within outward. So that would be my canvas there, basically swimming out of the abyss to the light.
So for those who don't really know Susan, like, and not to get too much into, because like I told you before, you can share what you want to share, but when I met you, it was like, right, you had never changed. You've always been the same.
Down here.
But a lot of people may not know some of the things that you've been through in your life and some of the transitions that you had. So, what was that like? Like if you had talked to somebody who's actually when going through that? Like, what would you say to that?
That it's never the end. You can always reinvent yourself. Don't allow others' opinions of you dictate who you are. And you have to believe in yourself, first and foremost. When you believe in yourself, everybody else believes in you as well. So it's been an arduous journey the last 4 years in particular, because that's public. What everybody knows, everyone knows I came home from federal prison. So that journey for me to rebuild my life, all eyes were on me. And I fell again because I was in a very toxic relationship. I went back into that abyss. I had to climb myself back out of it again. So I'm like, okay, what's the odds of someone coming home from prison, entering into a very, very dark, toxic, abusive relationship, and then they can come out and still smile and still persevere and still have a positive attitude? I'm surprised I'm not in an insane asylum. But it took, for lots of meditation and faith in God for me to be where I am today. Mentally, your mind is powerful. Your mind is as powerful like your back.
And you've been, but you didn't break.
Yeah, that's right. You might, break me down, but you're not going to beat me down where I never get back up. So I had to pull myself. But I did have a good support system, I must say. People that genuinely supported me, that have consistently supported me, and that's very important to have support, good support system.
So what was that moment where you said, you know what, because again, we were talking about being in a relationship, and I think a lot of people don't understand, especially as women. I think we actually try to persevere through these things and try to figure out what we can fix in the other person, but then we realize that, no, we have to. So at what point did you say, you know what, this isn't for me? Because I think we all have that moment when we're like, wait a minute, I can't do this.
I was over functioning in the relationship, and then nothing was good enough. Constantly criticized, beat down, verbally, emotionally, physically, and I said, I now recognize it's not me. If I've done everything right, that I know, and the best that I know to do it, then it's the other person projecting their negative energies onto me, their issues onto me.
Right.
And I got to a point where enough was enough.
Right. And I think that's hard for a lot of women.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to do that. They feel like they have to continue and not realize that, no, you're putting yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
That you're not happy.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. No, and what's sad, I would rather have been back in prison than to have been in a relationship. That's how bad the relationship was. Yeah. The prison was more peaceful than being in a relationship. So that's how, yeah.
Well, hey, praise the Lord. That's why we're able to get out of that. So it's great. Like I said, it's inspiring to other people. Who may say, how am I going to do it? Or how am I going to do this? And if they see somebody who's been there, and a lot of people, they see the outside, they don't see what's going on inside.
That's right.
So, that's a very inspirational story. So like I said, we've done a lot in this time.
Thank you.
So, but I think we as women, especially right now, we need to understand that.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's more power in us bonding than being divisive. And like I said, I have the core women in my circle that have helped me through this situation, that have been by my side.
So when you came back, I know me and you have had talks. Have you noticed that those friends that were there,
friends, most of them that were there before, no, they weren't there when I came back. And then there were.
is that a surprise?
I don't even know how to even answer that. Probably not really, because people are around as long as they're benefiting. As soon as the benefits run out, and they're gone. People like to jump bandwagons. Whomever the hottest thing, deal, whatever you want to do, they jump. But there are the few core people that have stayed with me during my journey that I appreciate from the bottom of my heart. And then, it's like I said, I don't even, the last 4.5 years have been hell. It has been hell.
Yeah.
I don't, but I survived it. That's the best, I don't know how else to even explain that.
Right. Yeah. It was a journey.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing. You don't know what path you're going to go down. But once you get there and you come out on the other side, it's like that's
yeah, and so now my life is a fairy tale. Last 2 months have been a fairy tale. So I'm grateful. Just grateful. Yes.
So what made you choose Miami? As long as I get it too much.
That's
what was
to be continued.
Right, okay.
To be continued.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I mean, like you said, you have a lot of events coming up. You have a lot of other things coming up. So if you look at it now, like where do you see yourself? I don't know, 5 years from now, or where do you want to see yourself?
I see myself doing very, very, very grand events and expanding. I've been retained by, my company has been retained by a media group in New York, so I see my company doing something in New York as well. And I see the business expanding in other states and eventually overseas. I do feel that. I'm very confident. And Live Life Grand is my mantra. Live Life Grand is my hashtag. Live Life Grand does not necessarily mean anything. It doesn't have to do with money. It's about your mindset. It's about being positive. It's about being happy where you are and with whom you are and with whomever you're with. That's Live Life Grand.
So one last thing before I let you go, because we want to make sure that you have a great time. I want to have a great time too.
Grand time.
Grand time, right. So for all maybe some of the young ladies out there who look at you and they see, like I said, everybody sees the surface. What would you tell that young lady who may be on the verge of maybe getting up, or maybe in a situation where they feel like they can't get out of, or they may be in a situation where they're like, okay, I know I want to do this, but what can I do to get here? So what would you tell maybe a younger version of yourself?
To never give up, to continuously believe in yourself, to meditate, to only surround yourself with positive people, like-minded people that are on a higher level than yourself, so that you aspire to get to that next level. And to only read positive material, only look at positive movies. I don't even look at the news. The news is depressing and negative. So everything that I look at, or whatever's in my space or in my mind, is positive. So because whatever's on the inside radiates on the outside, radiates externally. So you got to keep all positive energy inside, keep your aura up, keep your frequency and your vibrations on a high level. And that comes with believing, thinking, speaking, writing, in yourself, positivity, everything, and not allowing negative forces to bring you down or to minimize you.
So if anybody wants to know as far as your events, because like I said, you got a lot of events, but if you've never been to one of Susan's events, you definitely want to go, because I make sure I'm at every one. If I can make it, I'll
Yes, she does. She has been supporting me from day one.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love you.
Love you too. Love you to life. Yes, yes. And y'all can follow me on Grandiosity Events at Grandiosity Events, grandiosityevents.com. Live life brand everyone.
All right, and make sure that you do not miss any of her events.
And thank you.
I appreciate that. You're so awesome. All right, so listen, this is Ika J, and make sure you check us out next time where we will interview again some more folks.